or die in a couple years. You know, like stuff like that. So it is pretty nice that stuff can be regulated somewhat. Which I think is the main thing that happens in this universe, where it's like Umbrella just becomes so big, everyone's like, so they're the new government?
I think there's a molded behind me. It didn't attack me for so long for some reason. That's so weird. Oh, yeah.
You can't hurt that one, right?
I have the ramrods.
Oh.
They die in one hit with a ramrod.
Oh, nice.
So apparently the ramrod attack damage is absolutely ridiculous. So like a shotgun does like 1,000 to 2,000 damage if you get all the pellets, but like ramrods do 30,000. So actually, there's two fat molded that are going to come up right now, and this is very annoying. So I'm actually going to use a neuro grenade and just pop them in the head with ramrods. It's just okay. Did not mean to miss that, but it's fine.
Is there like no margin for error?
I think we can miss like 2 shots probably.
Okay, no more, all right? I don't have anything left.
I believe you.
There is 3 here, and then there's 3 before the final boss, and then there's like 1 or 2 others that you can find.
Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy. Just like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
Commencing countdown to detonation.
Hear that?
So of course Lucas is trying to burn us to death, but it's only this grate right here, the one right next to the door. If you try any of the other ones, you just waste time. And you don't have much time.
I like how you're like already like way past.
I also love how Chris just said, "Shut the F up." It's so out of character. I mean, Chris doesn't have a character. It's so inconsistent.
No, yeah, he doesn't.
And even in the original games, he doesn't have a character. But it's funny how cynical he is in this game. If you're gonna do like a 50-year-old Chris who's been through a million games, just do it like this. This is fine.
Yeah. That's what they should have done in RE6. Instead of making him lay depressed guy drinking in a Russian bar, just make him like, oh,
yeah, especially after RE5. Like, RE5 is not a great game. But at the very end, Chris is like, is this worth fighting for? And he's like, yeah, I'm thinking it is.
what was I gonna say? Make him just like, I forget the guy's name. The not Mel Gibson guy from Lethal Weapon. I forget what his name is in the thing, but he's literally the very first. I'm getting too old for this crap, and that's what you want.
There was a fat molded that spawned. Of course, I just despawned him because this game is programmed so weirdly. 2 crawler molded. I'm just gonna stun them with shotguns because we can just run past them. Hey, Lucas.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna create a character in one of these games, a bad guy. So it's a fat bad guy, okay? And all it does is just vomit everywhere. You like it?
What? Were you on the dev team for this game?
I was!
So in this, he says he killed off all the Connections researchers. Pretty... Oh.
Oh, thank you.
God, that scared me.
Ashley scared Trevor.
She came down like a ninja.
Bye, ninja! She handed me a s'more, which I appreciate. Oh, Trev, I'm gonna ask you. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we're actually at the end. Blaze through this.
Can I ask you a question and also ask everyone else a question of the part? All right, you ready, Trev?
Yeah.
All right. S'mores. You can only pick one. S'mores or Reese's.
No. Stop it. Oh my god. I want those more than anything. Alright, that's fine.
I have to say Reese's because I love chocolate and peanut butter together.
S'mores, yeah, definitely Reese's. For me, that's not even... I don't even really like
Oh my
S'mores
God.
like that much.
Oh wait, that's right. He's molded.
I don't know.
I do find it funny and weird that Lucas just tries to charge Chris, the most veteran warrior of all warriors, with a little dinky knife.
Shut up and accept it, Lucas.
What did he think was going to happen? There's no guns in this facility? Oh yeah, this is a really weird transition. I have a feeling that he just ran out of time or money or whatever.
Tell me something I don't know.
So Lucas is melting. But after this is done, it just fades to black, and then he's a cocoon on the ceiling. So I have a feeling that they probably had more planned here, but
What?
it's... I don't know. This is still a pretty cool fight. Okay, gotta set my weapons. I forgot to do it. Gotta set the incendiary grenades on right. Want just regular grenades, and then, yeah, just shotgun. Hopefully I got a bunch of shotgun shells. Oh, 90. Oh, that's great.
Oh my God.
Gonna wait for him to do the scream. Alright, now throw some grenades at him. Hey. Did that slightly too early. So the, oh, hi. So when his heart is revealed, you want to use the ramrods. We're going to use 5 here. So we still have 8, that's great. So he's going to go into his second phase, so if you don't know what's going on, you can waste a bunch of ammo on him. Okay, what is happening in this game today? Is he going to the second phase or not? Okay, what is going on? He jumped off and then jumped back on immediately. Alright, so during the second phase, it's basically the same thing. Since we have 6 incendiary grenades, we just want to use... Okay.
Thanks for the advice.
Alright, just gonna use another one. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Ugh. Can't believe I died to that fight. That fight's easy.
Did you get the start right there?
Yeah.
Oh. I was worried that you'd have to, like...
There's constant saves.
Okay, cool.
So actually, like, we don't even need to get the items again.
It's okay, the dog's been tough.
Why does he keep doing that attack? He almost never does it. Oh, cool. I don't know if that last one counted. Looked like his thing was back up. Guess we'll see what happens. Okay. I guess he's good. Okay.
Here we go.
Weird.
That's very weird. My head!
Thanks for the advice.
Alright, want to use 6 ramrods here. Alright, so you should be in the third phase. Just in case I'm going to get oxygen. But you should go back up and do another phase. Cool.
So it's always showing now.
Yeah. The third phase is pretty easy. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP. And he's done. So yeah, if you don't save like almost all your ramrods for this fight, it can go on for a while. There's a reason why they give you like 100 shotgun shells, because the shotgun does like 1/20th the damage of ramrods.
Game over.
Ooh,
Pretty bad.
that was weak. Especially since Leon already said game over at the end of RE2.
Finally.
Chris, the data transfer is almost complete.
That's me when it's like 7:45 at CIB. Finally.
How do I stop it?
You need to find a way to shut down the
I want to remind people that in RE5, Chris uses a supercomputer and finds the exact info he's looking for in a millisecond in that game. And in this game, he's like, how do I stop computer?
What's the sit rep?
Well, it's because he had alcohol poisoning from RE6.
That's true. He lost all his brain cells. And his chin, and he's a new male now.
I have no... I honestly don't get it. Although I like his look in RE8.
Like, why not model, like, some Chad weightlifter guy?
Good.
He doesn't have to look like Giga Chad, but at least make him look kind of like RE6 or RE5.
Just make him look like that one meme of the guy with the huge cleft chin. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I said that. Giga Chad.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah.
Or like the meme?
Yeah.
I'd like to see him in RE9 be Giga Chad. That'd be fine.
He's 60 years old and it just looks like a 20-year-old Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So, who's not a hero? Chris?
Hexadrive, who's that?
He's not a hero, right?
He's not a hero, even though he definitely is.
But it looks like he's a hero. Okay.
Dude, oh my god, do you see that? Do you see the Roman numeral
VII!
7?
That's
Oh,
7!
I just caught that. Alright, so 1 restart, 1 death, but yeah. 10 out of 10 antique coins.
Nice!
We did
41 minutes. So Rocky 2 plus Rocky 5 equals Rocky 7. Adrian's Revenge. Let's go!
So while we have a bit of extra time, we're going to be showing off Jack's 55th birthday. I'll be doing the last 3 hard mode stages. This is pretty... We're just keep going.
Okay.
It's fine. This is not worth making an entire video for.
Start the party!
Alright, so there's only 6 stages. Spencer can probably see that this is heavily based on the RE8 Mercenaries, or vice versa. RE8 Mercenaries
Yes.
is based off of this. So this mode is pretty funny and pretty cool. You have to find food for Jack, and to get an SS rank, you have to not get below the time markers. So for this, you start with 5 minutes. So basically, they give you 20 seconds of leeway of non-bonus time. So when you kill, like, enemies and, yeah, I mean, shoot enemies and kill enemies, that's your main bonus time maker. But, yeah, as you go through this mode normally, you get a bunch of extra unlocks based off your ranking on each mode, including some pretty ridiculous stuff. Stuff that's basically mandatory for double S rank. So this first one is pretty cool. You play as Mia, which is cool. At least she's in some mode. So you can register sets so you don't have to remember them each time. So this is a loadout that I'm going to use basically for 2 of them. You have the Golden Crowbar, and then you have this Brawler move. Maxes out melee attack damage. And with the Golden Crowbar, that already does like a ton of damage, it basically one-shots all molded.
Dude, I wish they would have had that in Village during the Mercenaries, where you could just restart and already have bought everything from the freaking merchant.
Yeah, like
Please don't tell me they had that and I missed it.
I don't think so, but I didn't play that mode much.
Okay.
Remember when I said I was going to do that yesterday? I definitely
that was the
didn't.
part that annoyed me the most, where it's like you restart and you're like, I have to spend 2 minutes buying all the stuff from the merchant again.
So the other 2 that we're using, you're going to see a combination of all these. Speed up, which increases your movement speed. There's actually a speed up that takes 2 inventory spots, but this one we don't have a lot of inventory spots. We're just going to use regular speed up. Then time bonus alpha and time bonus beta increases your time for each hit and kill that you get. So yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
So molded will spawn really cutely. They have like baseball hats or like party hats on them. It's a nice charmful take on the molded. So this game is really about memorization, which I would say RE8 Mercenaries kind of is too.
Oh, 100%.
So you have to remember where enemies spawn, and especially there's certain like colored molded that unlock doors. And if you go the wrong way, you can be just DTFO and get like a C rank. But the golden crowbar with all these bonuses is quite nice for very small areas like this. So I'll talk about the food when we actually start mixing them. But basically there's things that Jax likes and things he doesn't like. There's a lot of like bait items, like cheap wine takes 2 inventory spots and you cannot discard food. I don't know why they decided to make that decision. They can't discard anything. But it's whatever. Alright, so I want one of these beers. Take that first aid spray. Alright, so there's these bonus weapons that are pretty cool. They give you a lot of bonuses in time, and there's... The blue one is pretty uninteresting in terms of just shooting out like a, I can't even speak, I'm focusing so hard on this.
Yeah, just focus, we're good.
The blue one just shoots out like a blue energy ball, but if you get a red gun, your movement speed is like quadrupled. You are so fast, it's so fun. We'll see that in the second one.
So
this one's the shortest by far. This one's only a couple minutes long, so you only need to do 1 trip, and we'll have just barely enough to fill up Jack at the end.
It's not RNG if you get blue or red, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's always set.
Okay. I was like, man, that would suck, having to restart over and over until you get red. Yes, sir, Jack, sir.
I also love the old-timey music that they play.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta turn that up higher. You don't have to turn it up. I turned down the BGM in the system
okay.
settings. Alright, so this should... If I did everything right... Yeah, buddy. So Jack really likes the Baker Family Special, which is... There's an item called Garbage, with a question mark. Garbage Day.
Garbage Day!
But garbage by itself only gives him plus 10, but if you mix it with sugar, it's plus 400, which is the highest food item they can give him. A lot of other items give around plus 300, like seasoned stews, cheesecakes, cakes with sugar on them. He also likes things like fruit beer, obviously combining fruit and beer, and chicken with, like, spices on it. Those are all around 200. Alright, so Test Area 2, in my opinion, is probably the hardest because we can't meme it with the crowbar. The area is too spread out, and as you saw, the SS rank only gives you 5 seconds of leeway. You're given 8 minutes, and you need to have 7:55 on the clock to get double S. So you really need to run around with a handgun, and it's just a regular handgun. It's not any fun to use, so... I still like this stage because of how it's designed, but running around with just the regular handgun is boring. Alright, so we're given a lot more inventory spots. So we have the handgun, a bunch of handgun rounds, enhanced handgun. This is the speed up 2, so we're going to go a lot faster in this. Fire up just for the handgun. There's a fire up 2, but I think it decreases your reload speed, plus takes 2 inventory spots, so it's just not worth using. But we're going to go over here. There's going to be an enemy that spawns immediately. Alright. This one is quite tight, but if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. That was close. So normally there's sometimes when you have to like enter like dead zones to spawn enemies, and that's something I definitely don't like about this mode.
That's tough.
Alright, so there's a bait item right there, the cheap wine. It takes 2 inventory spots and only gives plus 80, it's just not worth ever getting. Alright, so since we have a little bit of bonus time, we are not going to give Jack food. We're going to go immediately over here because we just barely have enough time.
That's me. I'm wasting away here.
Also, not going to bother with this. The route I have, you don't need them. Alright. So over here, we're about to get the red gun, which is epic. It actually is. It's awesome. You can shoot really fast, and you move so fast.
What? Do you keep that for the rest of the time?
No, you only have it for, you see that, 23 seconds.
Oh, I see.
Alright, get these two over here. This is pretty tight. So we want to blow up a thing right over there. Hopefully I have enough time. You can barely make it over here, down the stairs. 4, 3. Shoot this guy. Alright. Oh, we got barely both of them. That's awesome. Alright, so we want to go back upstairs. We killed the color-coded lock for this. We just want the cake, not any of the bait cheap ones. They do that a lot on the second round. Cheese. That makes cheese plus stew makes cheese fondue. That's plus like 320 or something. Alright, that fruit plus beer. Grab that other beer.
I want cheese fondue.
That's a ton of cheese fondue. You'd die.
I just want some cheese fondue.
No, you have to eat it all. You have to eat all the cheese.
Eat all the eggs! I will always make that reference because it's just the best. It's the best story of all time. That's actually how I met Ashley, by the way.
Yeah.
Eat all the eggs. It's the first thing I ever said to her.
Alright, I'm just gonna feed him that fruit. It doesn't matter. I don't think we're picking up any. Alright, loading enhanced rounds for this guy. These colored enemies do have more HP, but if you use enhanced rounds, that's quite good. Another colored lock. So if you go over here early, you're screwed. Alright, grab these items. We're about done, so as long as I don't die to something stupid. Alright.
I wonder what the record is, considering with this, like, you have to lose, like, a second or so.
Yeah, there's a garbage right there. Yeah, I want to grab that.
Like, it...
Alright, garbage plus that. And I think he's going to come up a little bit short, but there's 2 items right in this door right here. I'm just going to grab both of those. And we should have just enough. Hopefully. Oops.
Do you think
I literally just fed him pepper.
Do you think that literally, like, the high score on something like that is, like, literally, even though it goes down to the 1,000th of a second, that it's, like, a tie for first?
I mean, you just know that. I didn't look at the leaderboards, but you know that there's, like, fake times. There's probably times that are, like, 8 minutes flat, which is obviously impossible.
Yeah.
It always affects these leaderboards. Alright, so Main House 2 is definitely the most complicated by far, but the good thing about it is that we can meme it with the Golden Crowbar and max speed, so it is quite fun. But this this stage is the most complicated because it's the biggest by a lot, and there's also a storage chest on the bottom that you can store a bunch of food. There's another storage chest right next to Jack. So while we're in the basement, we're going to get a bunch of food and, like, go back to the item crate, like, 2 or 3 times. So this stage is a little weird. It seems pretty daunting, but if you play the beginning first minute correctly, you get a ton of bonus time. And by, like, the time you get to the basement, you have, like, plus, like, a minute, and then it goes up to, like, 3 or 4 minutes of bonus time. So you're given plenty of time to do this. But it's really one of those things that you just need to know what's going on and just memorize everything.
Also loading.
Yeah. I have a feeling... I always thought about upgrading this PS4 with an SSD, but I just never bothered because I was always like, it's going to be weird.
What's the point? SSDs are so expensive.
If I get just like a terabyte, those are like $50.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we just got one for this computer, huh? Wait, did we do an SSD?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And it was like a 2 terabyte or something. All right, so basically the same as the guest house, but a bunch of extra stuff. Speed up and firepower, which I don't know. Honestly, I watched the guide for this one and they had it in there. I was just like, okay, works for me. I don't think you need it, but whatever.
Can I tell you, you Zoomers, how old I am? This is how old I am. I specifically remember my friend Matt had an external hard drive. This was probably around 2005 or so. It had 100 gigs, and it was a mammoth thing that required its own separate like power box. Like legitimately, it probably the size of like. Oh man, I'm trying... Like a Nintendo Wii. Like, probably the size of a Nintendo Wii. The actual system itself. And it had 100 gigs. And that was, like, literally top of the line.
Yeah, and, like, back
that was, like, him being like, oh, I kind of splurged, you know, kind of thing. And I know some boomers can be like, well, I remember having this, oh, what are they called? They didn't call them external hard drives at the point. We used to have one at the house. It was like literally like 100 megs on a drive or whatever, you know. It's just unbelievable. And now
our base compact back in 1999.
Yep. And now that 100 gig one that Matt had 15 years ago that was top of the line could not hold the installation for Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
No. Okay, I think we're good. So that thing doubles your bonus time. I think we're fine. I hope so. That the disadvantage to the crowbar is that it does get caught up on like hallways a lot. Okay, I think we're good.
Wait, I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Oh, Marguerite was there. If you just slash her 4 times, she dies.
No. What happened with that bobblehead?
Oh, the bobblehead doubles your existing bonus time. So it would have went from like 30 seconds to a minute. But that one doesn't matter as much as the next one.
But you didn't get it, or you did get it?
I did not get it.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think I said no?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Alright, so Marguerite will actually spawn right here. But it's not even a fight. It's just wail on her. She's already dead. Right. Now that we have this, we're going to go Sonic Fast.
What was making that noise?
What?
Marguerite?
Yeah, Marguerite dying.
Oh! It sounded like someone was singing scat.
Yeah, she said, literally goes like, blah, 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 when she's dying.
I'm the scat man! Remember that song?
Alright, so normally we would have probably about like 3.5 minutes, but honestly, I always end with like more than a minute left, so we should be good. Alright, so we're just going to dump all our items here.
Get that cheap wine, baby.
That was fast. That felt good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was 4-star wine. Unfortunately, you can't really tell it visually, but if you go up to a wine that's 2 stars, it's a cheap wine. If it's 4 stars, it's called something specific.
I will tell you that in the little bit that I've speedrun stuff, mostly Resident Evil 3, I feel like perfect menuing is even better than perfect gameplay a lot of the time. Like, getting a menu perfectly is so dope.
I love it, yeah.
Even though you, like, save less time than, like, certain gameplay stuff, something about just being, like, especially in, like Trevor's doing, or in RE3, like, combining a bunch of items and stuff, you know? It's just awesome.
So we haven't seen it yet, and I'm probably jinxing myself, but because of how fast you're going, sometimes the molded will sucker punch you when you're standing right in front of them. It is quite annoying, but funny to look at, because you can see like how cheap the move is. It's just immediate.
Let's not see that.
That'd be nice. We're actually almost done. We have to go up here into the right room, and then we're going to go to the hidden place. Tips Fedora.
Literally.
Trilby.
That's actually me if I don't eat for 5 seconds because I'm American.
Dude, Jack is about to get the feast of his life.
Be American, go to movie theater, can't watch an hour-and-a-half movie without food. You're god dang right! That's correct! I need food constantly.
Alright, I think we're pretty much good. I think so. If
What-
not...
As an American, when I drive down the street 5 minutes to get Taco Bell, I need a snack for the drive.
Get this. Not this.
I guess they knew when making this, they were just like, yeah.
Sugar, cheese... And grab a bunch of stuff. Cool. I mean, Jack just eats so much more food than in Guest House. It's like to the point where you need this. With like the way that this game works.
Yeah.
That should be good. I did it all first try.
It's a really fun game mode. It's cute.
Oof, that felt good. But yeah, I think that's all we're doing today.
That's dope!
Like I didn't think this deserved like its own individual
No.
video because I didn't even do all 6 stages. The other stages are the exact same like location, just different enemy layouts, different locked doors. So it's not worth doing.
Alright, folks, we hope you have a good one. There's more Resident Evil 7 on the way. Will next time be our final sit-down?
2 more.
2 more! So, people have been enjoying it so far. If you enjoy it, do not like, do not comment, and by God, do not subscribe.
Yeah, next time we'll be doing End of Zoe and Clancy's Nightmare.
So many DLCs.
Yeah, and there's 3 more. That'll be the final sit down.
Alright, have a good day, and bye-bye.